Lisa Nichols is a celebrated motivational speaker who has inspired millions of people through her seminars, as well as being featured as a key teacher in the movie The Secret. She went from being a broke single mom on public assistance to becoming a millionaire entrepreneur and best-selling author of 6 books. And today we're gonna learn her best advice on how to celebrate yourself. Rise and shine, it's Entspresso time.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
Hey, it's Carmichael, and every morning I bring you a shot of Entspresso to help you believe in yourself more and start your day with confidence. So good morning, I believe in you, and let's do this. Over to you, Lisa Nichols.
So the first thing I said was, I'm done with this level of misery. So I didn't run toward anything first. The first thing I did was try to get as far away from chaos and scarcity and lack and procrastination and procrastinating people and making excuses, making being a single mom an excuse, or being black an excuse, or being born in LA an excuse. Not to say those things don't impede or have an impact on our ability to move forward. But I didn't want to make any one of them my crutch as to why I stayed in my hellhole. I don't know about anyone else, but my place, I didn't know where I was going, but I knew where I was leaving. And so when I say to you, I didn't choose the possibility first. I just stopped choosing the chaos.
There are a million reasons why your idea won't work out. A million reasons. And there are only 8 reasons why it will work out. You have to choose what you're going to focus on. The million reasons why you're going to fail, or the 8 reasons why you'll succeed. It's up to you, and this video will help. So one of the guys on my team, Alex, who helps me run Toronto Dance Salsa, recently discovered that he has ADHD, and it's impacting him. It's impacting his ability to focus, stay organized, stay on track with his calendar, and he's looking at all the options. He's diving into the research, trying to understand what he can do, and he's now at the point where he's saying, well, do I medicate? Do I live a life less than? Do I struggle with this my whole life? And one of the things that I've been pushing him on is, stop seeing this only as some big negative thing in your life. He's sitting there struggling and feeling sorry for himself, where I'm telling him it's something to be managed, but inside of it is actually a hidden genius. You need to think of this as a superpower, because inside of your ADHD, of your lack of focus, of your inability to stay on track with things, inside of that is a really special, unique way that you learn that other people can't. But that doesn't happen until you see yourself as a superhero, until you see the opportunity inside the struggle that you're facing. And this comes up over and over and over and over again with all entrepreneurs. There's so many reasons why your thing is not going to work out. You don't have the right education, the right background, the right parents, the right connection, the right money, the right resources, on and on and on and on and on. And if you hang around with a lot of complainers, you'll find even more reasons why it's not going to work out. Instead of 1 million reasons, now it's 5 million reasons. There's so many reasons why the thing that you've got inside here coming out will not work. So many reasons. And there's 8 while it will. Most people, most of the world focuses on the negative, focuses on the scarcity, focuses on the things that they know will not work. Where what I'm asking you to do is find inside of all those problems and struggles, the little gems, the little opportunities, the reasons why it can. Because as soon as you shift your mindset to say, this can actually happen. As soon as you shift your belief system to say, I can do it. Somebody else has done it. I can do it too. There's a way. Even though there's a mountain of reasons why it won't work. You just focus on the 8. That's what every hero of yours has gone off and done as well. And now it's time for you to step up to. Now I've got a 3-step process that I want to guide you through that I think will help. But before that, if you want to learn how to have unstoppable self-confidence and self-love, check out my 254 series. They're free. The links to join are in the description below.
I believe any behavior that you don't want any longer, the way that the catalyst to change is recognizing the price. You're gonna play ginormous, say ginormous, but first take baby steps.
Okay, so how do you do it? How do you turn all of those frustrations and negativity and things that you're worried about into your advantage? Becoming the superhero. I have a 3-step process. Let's go. Step number 1 is find the 8 reasons, right? I say there's a million reasons why it's not going to work and 8 while it will. Now, maybe it's not 8, maybe it's 3, maybe it's 5, maybe it's 7. The point of that example is there's way more reasons why it's not going to work compared to the number of reasons why it will. Focus on those reasons. So sit down, ask yourself, how can this work? With hope, right? With belief that it's possible. There's a big difference in how you ask that question. You're like, well, how can this work? Versus, how can this work? The difference is not just the tonality. The difference is the belief that it's possible. So if this was going to happen, your big dream, your ambition, your drive, the thing that you want to birth into the world, that thing, if it was going to happen and you were going to be the person to actually do it, how would it happen? Write them down. Give yourself the 3 to 5 to 8 to 15 reasons why it can happen for you. Step number 2 is have play bigger triggers. Play bigger triggers are reminders that are constantly around you that pull you to become a better version of yourself. So for me, I want to have more belief in myself, right? I want to spread more belief. It's the world's biggest problem. It's still my biggest problem. The reason why I haven't accomplished the next level is because I don't believe that I can. And so I create play bigger triggers around me constantly. These people who are on my wall behind me. Even this, I say I'm Batman, I'm Superman, showing up to work in my outfit. So I put the mannequin of it behind me to make me remind myself that I'm a superhero showing up to work every day. I watch the videos on my channel. I watch videos like this. I start my day with my channel to learn from successful entrepreneurs who pull me to be better. So whatever you've got on your list for number 1, the 8 reasons why you will win, surround yourself daily with the people who have done those 8 things. You surround yourself daily with the people who have done the thing that you want to do. Because the people around you right now, the resources, the media, what you're consuming, are not a people who have done the thing that you want to do. And that has to change. So from the pictures on your wall, to the cell phone background, to the videos that you watch, to the clothes that you wear, daily play bigger triggers that when you step into that environment, you step into your habits, you step into your routine, it triggers you to want to play a bigger game instead of defaulting down into scarcity, lack, and less than. And then step number 3 is create momentum today. One of the greatest things that you can ever teach yourself is as soon as you set a goal, an idea, an intention, that today you're going to do something about it. You're not allowed to leave you sitting there and creating a goal without having taken some kind of immediate momentum towards it. One of the biggest problems people face is you set a goal and say, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to start on it. And then tomorrow you don't do it. And then the next day you just totally forgot about it by now. You have those 8 things. Your list of reasons from step number 1. Immediate momentum on at least one of them. Teach yourself. You're a genius. Your ideas are amazing. You're here to serve the world. You deserve to live a bigger life. You deserve to have a bigger impact. You want this for yourself. And the only thing that you're missing is momentum. Pick one of those things and take immediate momentum right now, today. Let's go. Now I've got a really special bonus clip that I think you're gonna enjoy. But before that, it's time for the question of the day. I wanna know, what are some of the reasons that you wrote down? Some of your 8 reasons. Give me 3 of them. Put it down in the comments below. I wanna see them. And if you made it this far in the video, you're still watching, I wanna celebrate you. You're Believe Nation. We don't just watch videos here, we do something. If you're gonna commit to taking action, give me a hashtag Believe down in the comments below so we can celebrate together.
What was the greatest lesson your mom taught you growing up?
Honestly, the greatest lesson she ever taught me is a lesson that she doesn't know how much she taught me because she wasn't much in the teaching mode. My dad took her soul. But what I did as a young kid is I observed everybody. I wasn't really smart in the books, but I was real smart when it came to life. And I was able to sit back and watch her mistakes. I was able to see how she struggled through life and how I don't want to struggle through life. And I was able to see, she never picked me up. The biggest thing she did for me, and this is honest to God truth, and she doesn't even know she did it. When I would bust my ass, when I would fail, when I was at the bottom of the sewer, she never picked me up. She never gave me that cookie and said, hey son, you know, it's gonna be okay. She didn't have time for that. And sometimes she gets upset when I talk about my past because it paints her out to be not the best mom. If I had any kind of mom in that kind of environment, I would have never made it. Because she forced me, for every reason, she forced me to, you better figure this out or you're going to be a statistic.
Wow.
And this is something that she didn't sit down and tell me. I realize this. This is the world that is in front of me. And what most people do is they see this world and they look at it as an excuse to get out of it.
Yeah.
I started looking at it as this is the ultimate training ground for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I have all these valuable lessons, because if you look out in the world right now today, it's not a nice place, but I'm very prepared for it.
Yeah, you are.
I'm prepared for it. I'm prepared for all the failure coming my way. I'm prepared for everything my way. And that's the biggest lesson that she taught me by not teaching me, by never saying it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, she told me the exact opposite. Life sucks.
If you want another awesome video in our Black Excellence series, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.